Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, well then welcome. Today I just wanted to show you guys another fall decoration I was making for my home. I've seen these a million times I think over many years, but I have never made one myself, so this year I thought I'd give it a try. I was at the Dollar Tree the other day and what made me think of it was I found this little hat at the Dollar Tree and I thought, well, let's give it a shot. So this is what I came up with, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and show you how it came out and how I put it together rather. So first you're going to need a hat. I found this hat at the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take off this little ribbon that it had around it. It's a little more flimsy than, you know, a regular straw hat. It says it's made out of 64% paper and 36% polyester. I've never even heard of that before. But we're going to make this work because I only wanted to spend $1. So first I'm going to add on the face. So I just cut out a little triangle out of felt. No particular size, whatever size you want it. And then I'm just going to glue that on the center. I figure I'll put the face on first, that way I can kind of, you know where I want everything else to go. So there's his cute little nose, or her cute little nose. And then I got these googly eyes at Michael's. Came in a big bag of all assorted different sizes. So I'm going to use a couple of these. And we're going to glue those on. Yeah, it looks cute already. Alright, so I'm going to let that glue dry there a little bit. And then for the mouth, I just cut out a piece, just a little smiley out of some black felt. And figure out where I want that to go. I think that looks about right. So I'm going to glue that down there. Okay, so there's her little face to start here. And now I want to do the hair next. So I took a bunch of raffia and just, you know, however much you want. And I just folded it in half. And I'm going to hook it together with some masking tape because you're not going to see this. It's going to be underneath the hat part. So I'm just going to go ahead and loop that around with some tape, just to hold it for a second and see where we want to glue it down. So the hat's going to be coming over the top like this, so you're not going to see the hair. And I think that'll look good right about there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I got it in the right spot. Get back a little more. Okay. So next you're going to want to wire the hat. You're going to pull it up like this, right to where it starts to go down. Just pull it over. I'm just going to use a couple pieces of floral wire. And hopefully this is going to go through easy. That's my plan. And it's not. Alright, we'll get this through. Alright, finally got it through here. So I put it through the top so you can twist it on the inside. And I'm just going to go ahead and twist that one off. And then I'm going to put another piece of wire right here, doing the same thing. Okay, so I did get both of the wires in there. I did find it much easier to do. I took a little shish kebab stick and actually stuck it through first and then put the wire through, because I was having a really hard time trying to just push the wire through. But anyway, I got it through there. So now we're going to put on his back, just to make it a little more so it doesn't cave in on itself. I'm just going to stuff it with some tissue paper. This is just old tissue paper that I've saved from presents or, you know, whatever. I know I save everything, but you know what? It comes in handy. And just to make this hat a little bit stronger, I cut out a piece of cardboard so it'll fit on the back here. And I actually covered this side with a piece of felt. I just cut it out of, you know, regular, like tan felt, and just glued it on there. Just so if you're going to hang it on a door or something, you don't want to see just the cardboard, so then this will kind of cover that up. So I figure if I glue that on there, it's going to give it a little bit more support, since it's, you know, more of a flimsy hat. So let's flip her back over, stuff her back up. I'm not quite sure where this is going to sit on here. Alright, so I'm just going to start gluing it on. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. Like I said, first time, I think I'll just start up here. Just to get it started. Maybe a little bit higher. Let's see. I don't want it to stick up too far. I do want it to cover the hole. Okay, well, you're not going to see it, so we're going to be putting flowers on the top, so I don't think I'm going to see that piece anyway. And I'm hoping this is going to be good enough to put my string through to hang it. I'm sure it will be. It's not going to be very heavy at all. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue underneath the rest of this and glue this down. And then we'll come back. Okay, now I have the back all glued all the way around here, and I'm just going to pinch the top of the hat in the front. I'm going to go through the hat and the cardboard, you know, with something sharp. I have one of these little awls. I'm just going to shove that through, make a big enough hole. Hopefully my jute string's going to go through. So I just cut a small piece of jute, and I put some Scotch tape on the end just to hold it together a little better. I'm going to try, push that right through the hole. And I'll just make a little loop here, tie it on, and then I'll just tie another knot, another little loop to hang. And that will be our hanger when we're finished. Okay, so now we're ready to work on the flowers. Let me just cut this off. Okay, so I purchased a bunch of these different colored mums. at the Dollar Tree. There's another one here somewhere. What did I do with? Oh no, they're all here. I got a yellow one, orange, and more of a red color. And I just took 2 flowers off of each bunch with the leaves. And then I had a bunch of these sunflowers. Then I'm just going to use one of the sunflowers with the leaf on it. And then a bunch of the fall leaves. I took 2 of these off. I'm going to use one on each side. So you have plenty of stuff left over for other things if you want to make. So I'm just going to put these together. No particular way, but I'm just going to bunch them up. I'm just going to slide the leaves down so I'll have some of the leaves at the top, and then some of the leaves will slide down here by the bottom. I think that looks good. So I'm just going to take some floral tape and wrap that around here. I keep dropping everything. I just want to hook them together with the tape. And with this, it gives you a little extra room so you can still slide them up and down a little bit before you put the rest of your tape on. If you want to, oops, I just pulled that one off. Okay. Don't pull it by the ends. They come off. Okay. So I think that looks good. I'm going to wrap some more floral tape around here. Just to hold them together pretty good, just like so. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to cut these off, just so I don't have these really long ends, just to about like right here. So I'm just going to cut those off. Alright, so there is the ends cut off. I put some floral tape over the bottom of that, and then I made a second one the exact same way, just so we have 2, one for each side. And then I'm just going to go ahead and slide them together like that. And you want to bend them a little bit so they're, have a little curve to them. And then I'm just going to tape those together real good. Just a little more floral tape in here to hold them nice and strong. Hold them together good, I hope. Alright, I'm taping a leaf. There we go. I think I'll put a little bit more tape on there and wrap that around. Alright, I've got them all taped together now, and we're just going to figure out exactly where I want to put them on our head here. I think that looks good right there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Of course, my glue gun is not cooperating. Hold that side down there for a second and let that cool off. Try to get some more glue under this side. Oops, sorry, I just moved you guys. I put a lot of glue on here because I don't want it to fall off on me. So and then I'm going to take my sunflower that I have, and I want that to go right here in the center. I think I want to put the leaf on it. Hopefully this glue is drying. Alright. So I cut the leaf off, or I pulled the leaf off, excuse me, off the stem rather. I'm just going to glue that onto the back of the sunflower. So I had a little plastic piece in the center I popped out, so I don't need that. Just so it adds a little more green. And then I just want to put it right here, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to put a bunch of glue back here. and stick that right in the center. That's why I said it's better to do the face first, so you can get everything centered how you want it. Alright, so there are our flowers. So now I'm going to add some leaves. Since she's been hanging out in the fields all summer, she's probably going to have some leaves stuck in her. So I had some of these leaves left over. I got these at the Dollar Tree too. So I'm just going to take a few of these and just just randomly stick them. Some in her hair. Put one on the other side. Not on my finger, I just glued my finger. Alright. Stick one over here so it sticks out of her hair. There. And now I think we're ready to make our bow. I found this really pretty ribbon at the Dollar Tree. It's 9 feet long by 2.5 inches wide, and it has the wire in it, so that's always great. And I'm just going to make my bow just the way I know how. I'm sure everyone has their own way of bow making, but I just make a little loop in the center, and then I'm going to pull this back this way, and then I'm just going to twist and then just keep looping it back and forth. And twist, make another loop, just a little bit bigger this time. And we're going to twist it again. And I think that'll be good for her bow. Let me put another loop in there, just for the heck of it. Alright, one more loop. Why not? Just gotta remember to twist it when you come back so the pattern's on the right side. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring my end up that's left, because I want to, cut quite a nice long tail on it, but I don't know how long yet, so I'm just going to bring that up and put that sideways a little bit and take a piece of my floral wire and just wire all this together. Stick it right through that first loop and give it a good snug pull, and I just twist it. Just give it a few good twists and that'll hold it. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off the ends of the wire. Make sure you push that down too, because you don't want to stab yourself in the finger. Alright, so I'm going to pull this forward here. And then once you get it on, you can, mess with it a little bit more, shape it up, because it has the wire, so, you don't have to be too careful while you're hot gluing it on or whatever. Alright, I don't know where that came from, but we're just going to fold it underneath. Alright, so now I'm going to find the center here, and I'm just going to hot glue that right in the center, on the bottom of the hat. That looks pretty good. Alright, so let's hold it up here and see just how long. I don't want it too long, just like here. I'm just going to leave it maybe 4 or 5 inches long. I just want to cut it on an angle so it looks pretty. Alright, we have a little of that left for something else. Okay, I think I'm going to add a couple more leaves, and then we'll fix our bow when I'm done with that. Just a couple more here and there. Maybe have a couple sticking out from underneath her hat. Let's see. That's cute. Okay, and you can always add more leaves if you want, or have them hang off of her. So I'm going to go ahead and trim her hair a little bit. It's totally up to you how long you want yours. I'm just going to chop some of that off. Okay, well there she is. I don't know if I want to add the little lines. I'm afraid I don't know if it's going to run or not on this material. I was going to use a permanent marker and put some of the stitching lines, but I'm not quite sure. But I am going to get some blush and put on her cheeks. I'm just going to use some regular blush I had with an old brush and just put some on her cheeks. Hopefully this is going to show on here. Not too well. Maybe I might have to... It's good enough though. Little red cheeks. Alright, there she is. In all her glory. I'm going to hang her up here and move my camera so you guys can see. I need to fluff up my bow a little bit, but I'll do that once she's hanging so I can see how I want it to sit, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, there she is. I did go ahead and I added a few more leaves here and there around the outside. It just seemed like it needed a little something, and I think it came out really cute, so I am going to hang this on my wall somewhere to go with all my fall decorating. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching everybody. Have a great day.